Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. If you haven't subscribed my channel till now, please do it as early as possible so that I can give you more and more tips about the NEET and other medical entrance examinations. This is a tutorial video on endocrinology. Endocrinology means study of hormones, the glands, the endocrine glands, the ductless glands, and the hormones secreted by them. Now suppose this is a human figure as given over here. Now here there is a gland called epiphysis cerebri. Below this is the place for hypothalamus. Below that hypothalamus is the hypophysis or pituitary gland. Now here in front of the larynx there lies the thyroid and the 4 parathyroid glands over here. Then we come to thymus gland. Thymus gland is in the thoracic region in front of the lungs, which is a temporary gland. Now heart also acts as endocrine gland to some extent because heart secretes few hormones like ANF, atrial natriuretic factor, and even brain natriuretic peptide. These are the hormones secreted by the heart. Then we come to stomach. The gastric glands also secrete some local hormones. The gastric glands and even the GI tract, it also secretes some local hormones. Then we come to kidneys. Both the kidneys, they also act as endocrine glands because kidneys secrete 2 types of hormones. One is renin, another is angiotensin, another is erythropoietin. There are many hormones secreted by kidneys also. Now, islets of Langerhans, pancreas, they also secrete many hormones like glucagon, insulin, somatostatin, etc. Above the kidneys, there lie 2 triangular shaped glands called adrenal or suprarenal glands. They have got 2 different regions. The outer region is called cortex, adrenal cortex. They secrete mostly steroid hormones, corticosteroids, and the middle one is known as medulla. Medulla secretes some protein and peptide hormones. Then we come to female reproductive organ, ovary. Ovary also secretes some hormones, estrogen, progesterone, etc. And in males, the testes, they also secrete androgens. So these are different endocrine glands in our body. Coming to the gastrointestinal hormone, as I was talking about, first is gastrin. This is gastrin. What is gastrin? It is secreted from G cells of pylorus of the stomach. It stimulates gastric and pancreatic secretion. Then secretin. Secretin is secreted by the mucosal cells of duodenum. It inhibits stomach movements and gastric secretion. Then we come to pancreozymin, PZ. Secreted by the duodenal mucosa, it stimulates secretion of pancreatic juice. Cholecystokinin or CCK, it is secreted by duodenal mucosa and even jejunal mucosa. It stimulates gallbladder and increases bile secretion. Then we come to enterocrinin. This is secreted from the intestinal mucosa. It stimulates the secretion of succus entericus or intestinal juice. Duocrinin is secreted from duodenal mucosa. Again, it stimulates secretion of Brunner's gland secretion. Enterogastrone, it is secreted from the intestines. It retards the gastric juice secretion. Villikinin, intestinal villi, secreted from intestinal villi. It stimulates the movement of villi for better absorption. Then gastroinhibitory peptide, also known as GIP, it is secreted from the small intestine. It inhibits gastric secretion. Then we come to motilin, which is secreted by the enterochromaffin cells of the GI tract. It stimulates motility of the gut and stimulates pepsin secretion. Neurotensin is another hormone which secretes from ileum mucosa. It inhibits gastric motor activity. Then enteroglucagon, it is secreted from ileum, colon and pancreas. It stimulates growth of mucosal cells of intestine. Now the hormones from other sources. One is parotene. Parotene is secreted from the parotid gland of salivary gland. It helps to calcify the teeth. Then atrial natriuretic factor, as I was talking about, in ANF, it is secreted from atria during hypertension. It inhibits renin action and ADH secretion. Then renin, secreted from the juxtaglomerular regions close to the glomerulus of kidney nephrons. It converts angiotensinogen from the liver into angiotensin, which is a decapeptide, and finally to angiotensin 2, which is an octapeptide. They are very powerful vasorepressor and stimulate aldosterone secretion. Then erythropoietin is also secreted from extraglomerular mesangial cells of the kidneys. It regulates erythropoiesis from the bone marrow. Another is brain natriuretic peptide, BNP. It's a neurohormone secreted in the cardiac ventricles in response to volume expansion of cardiac myocytes. It helps to promote diuresis, natriuresis, vasodilation of systemic and pulmonary vessels, and reducing circulating endothelin and aldosterone. With this, we come to the end of our video. Thank you once again. So, have a good luck.